Testing.
Dot. It's Whisky Wednesday, everybody!
We're back, everyone.
Like we never left. Today we're tasting Elijah Craig small batch barrel proof batch B518, and it's 103.4 proof. So it's got a little kick to it. And since last week we tasted the blue corn bourbon, which was 64%, 128 proof, I felt like we had to go up.
We can't go down.
That's the one thing. If you're tasting high proof bourbons, whiskeys, and then you try to go down, everything kind of starts turning into like water.
Yeah.
You go from a barrel proof to an 80 proof. It's like, where's the flavor?
You only can all go up, and that's what we're about here.
12 years old, non-chill filtered. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it because I haven't tried this one yet. So
I may have tried a little bit of it at some point, maybe.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this one a try.
All right, well, Matt's
This is my
try.
first time having this one.
Did we introduce ourselves?
No. I'm Matt. He's Brian. We're on a whiskey channel. We don't have a name yet. Comment down below for name suggestions.
Go watch the last video so you
Yeah.
can see all of the different options that we've provided for potential channel names. And
we're probably still in the time of selection of those names.
well, since you live so far away, it only made sense to do these in batches. And
Exactly.
We don't want to have you driving hundreds of miles every week just to record.
I mean, I would for whiskey. I would. It's whiskey.
Sláinte. And we're not drinking scotch, but
Salute.
or Irish whiskey or whatever. Did you know that whiskey is spelled differently in different places?
How is it spelled differently?
With the E, without the E.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why?
Do tell.
I'm asking if you know. Do you?
No, I don't. That's why I said do tell, because
Okay,
I don't know, or else
all
I
right.
would have given the answer.
Well, whiskey without the E was the original spelling back in the day, or so I'm told. I take everything with a grain of salt because some people might be lying.
But when was back in the day?
Like, I don't know, 19...
Because back in the day could have been last Wednesday when we did the first episode.
So the Irish introduced the E.
The Irish did?
Yeah, as a way to differentiate their own whiskey from Scotch whiskey. It was a marketing move,
Okay.
or so I'm told. So on the nose, it was a little spicy. There's like a little, like red apple skin on the nose.
I was about to say, I do smell the apple. I wouldn't say red apple, but I do smell apple. You're very particular with your apples.
Gala.
That. Ooh, I would almost say granny.
No, not Granny. Not Granny. No, it's not time to bring up Granny.
Oh.
Chickens!
Get in.
Don't bring Granny into this yet.
I'm not. I'm just like Granny Smith apples.
Next week we'll bring up Granny. Okay.
Next week we'll bring up
Next
Granny.
week
But
we'll
I was talking about Granny Smith apples.
I know. And there's this.
I get a little cinnamon. You get cinnamon?
I think you're smoking rocks.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go in.
All right. Well, you've had it before, so I don't know. I feel like I could get a little bit of cinnamon. Maybe it's just a spice, but
Well, there's definitely spice, especially on the palate. Once you drink it, you feel that spice. I mean, the proof. Ooh, this might be the first time I don't add water to this.
you've added water to this one
I
before?
have. This one I've gone back and added a drop of water.
I'm getting one of those things that let us add a drop of water to it. I'm not. No.
This is water right here. Look,
I know. I'm gonna go fancy.
I'm gonna stick my fingers in. This is super fancy. Ready? See how fancy that
That's like 12 drops of water.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do a couple more. You ready? But this is the first time I didn't feel like I needed to. Not that I needed to, but like it actually enhanced it. Every time I've added water, it opened up the flavors even more, which they're dense, and that's the great thing. This is.
All right, I'm going to now.
I'm a huge fan of barrel proofs and cask strength stuff because of how rich and how much flavor you get. You know, it's not watered down like you can water whiskey down. I believe legally you can get it down to like 80 proof is the lowest you can go, and then that's any lower you're not allowed to call it.
That's a heavy one. This is a heavy one.
Oh, it's so dense with flavor. It's
That's what I mean. Like it's a heavy. Like this is definitely like probably one I would have like a drink of as this and then be done.
And look at the color. Look at how thick it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like the color on this, you can tell it's a very, very dense. And you said this was aged for how long?
12 years.
This is definitely, definitely a sipper.
All whiskeys are sippers in my opinion. One time, somebody
There are people out there who like to mix their whiskeys with other liquid choices, none that I take part of. To each their own. But this is definitely one that you do not want to mix in. The flavor palette on it is too complex.
Well, there's nothing that I want. If somebody comes over and they want to mix a whiskey, I'll have some different stuff set aside to okay, you mix this. But I'll still let people. As much as I would.
I know this is a sort. I know. That's why I brought it up because like there are people out who do like to mix their whiskeys, and we've met one of them at a reptile convention at one point, at which we yelled at him to promptly leave the table.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I've never forgotten that moment since the day I left.
Did I do that to you?
No, it was because you and I were sitting down having the whiskey. We were enjoying it. We got the 2 glasses from the hotel room. And he's like, I'm gonna go get a soda. I forgot who the guy's name was.
I felt bad because it is true. You should not deter people from drinking it how they like to drink it. But there's certain.
But the whiskey you brought, that was not meant to be mixed with soda.
Yeah,
kind of like the
true.
way
That's
I feel
true.
like
If I brought it, there was one time I had people over the house and we were doing a little whiskey tasting, and I was pouring them, and one person who I didn't know had never been to my house before, which is cool.
He probably never came back again, did he?
No.
No, I don't think so.
But he took the whole glass. It was like, bam! It was like a $1,200 bottle of scotch or something like that. I don't even remember what it was. Yeah, it was the Macallan Grand Reserva 1981, and now you can't even find that bottle for less than I think $4,000 or something, $4,500. But I was like, that was your last one, buddy.
See, that's when it hurts the heart and the soul. Is when that happens. But oh man, the time that you yelled at that guy for bringing his soda.
Well, that guy was my friend and still is my friend. Good friend. I remember who it was now.
I don't remember who it was.
Andy Gabbs.
Oh, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but no soda when we drink whiskey.
Oh man, there's almost too much. I'm getting this weird like.
There's a lot of spice in here, and I can't. It's very hard to like.
It's giving me the feeling on my tongue like peppermint. Like I'm not saying that there's actual mint flavor, but just like that menthol type of feeling on the front of the tongue.
Rabbit Hole is very minty.
Rabbit Hole?
We've had Rabbit Hole before.
Yeah,
it's another whiskey. That was more minty than I would say. This is so complex. Off the nose, you definitely get the apple, but on the palate, it's very spice heavy, and I can't.
You realize we've screwed ourselves.
How?
For the next tastings, because we've gone so heavy here. We've picked the richest, like that the last week, the blue corn bourbon.
We have a week to taste these things.
What? I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes here, Bernardin. Last week's video happened 15 minutes ago.
I'm still wearing the same shirt.
You didn't even change it. Oh, I didn't change mine either.
I know. I was hoping it wasn't going to change. I was like, yes, we'll get 2 videos in the same damn shirt. There's a thing of flannel.
Flannel? Oh, how much?
Flannel.
I hope you can hold your whiskey because we got a lot more to drink.
We're doing In-N-Out afterwards, right?
In-N-Out?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to In-N-Out if you're watching.
Ooh.
We love you.
Double single, whole grill.
Thank you.
Extra toast.
Uh-huh.
No salt on the meat.
No.
Just get extra freshness.
Can we get the animal fries too?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
animal fries well.
Well,
If you ever come to an In-N-Out place and you want to order something, I'm giving you a clue right now. Get your fries either light well, or if you're getting animal fries, get them well done. Get that little bit of crisp in there. There's a whole bunch of things on the In-N-Out menu. I know we're supposed to talk about whiskey, but whiskey often leads to In-N-Out when you're around here. And there's a whole secret menu out there of the ways you can customize your food, and you should really tap into it and check it out because it's fantastic.
also tap into this. This is
I highly recommend trying Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. One of these times we'll try a whiskey I haven't tried yet. We're gonna be opening it up. We've started a Patreon already because we're self-righteous.
so self-righteous.
And
Just join us. You know you want to, and it will help us continue what we've started here today. Is drinking whiskey, talking to you, and just having a good time. I mean, that's what we're all about here. It's just having a good time. World is crazy enough as it is. Let's just make it fun. Thank you for nodding.
I was waiting for a moment where I shake my head no. But everything came out yes.
Oh. If anyone wants to say that I'm the life of the party, you can just go ahead and say yes right now.
No, Matt actually has social issues, and that's why we're doing this. So we want to reach out. The reason I'd like to do YouTube is to meet other people in communities. So I want to meet more people in the whiskey community. We've met plenty of reptile people. I'm tired of reptile people.
I hate reptile people.
You're
a
reptile.
I love you, man.
I'm going home. Elijah Craig, super rich. I don't know how you can't go back.
No, you can't.
You can't go down to anything lower than 130 proof after this because you won't be able to taste it anymore. It's
Sorry,
too
whiskey
rich.
over there, you're out.
What we're doing next week may have a chance to outperform Elijah Craig on the denseness, thickness. Not
Elijah
necessarily
Craig?
the proof. The proof is highest on this, I believe.
But taste.
Taste. How are we going to
We've already been privileged to tasting it before, but we're going to taste it again and let you guys know what it's all about. And I just have to say one thing is, wow.
I feel like we haven't been talking about the whiskey enough.
We haven't talked. Elijah Craig, you're awesome. This is good. Definitely a sipper, guys. Maybe a once an evening thing.
Matt's drunk already.
No, he's not. He just wants in and out. Cut. This time I said cut.
This is my phone. I say cut.
Hey.
My table too.
Chickens.